EGM Network.
This is an Evergreen Media Network production. And now, it's time to put you on the spot with EGM.
Hello and welcome to On the Spot with EGM. I'm Jesse Krisky, and today we've got a very exciting interview for you today. We have grandmother-granddaughter playwright duo, Katherine Knaub Planker. Hey, Katherine, how are you?
Good morning. How are you? I'm fine.
Great. And also Tara Giovannone. Hi, Tara.
Hi, Jesse. Thanks for having us.
And thanks for being here today. All right, you are in the studio today promoting your brand new musical, The 28th Street Boarding House, which is making its world premiere at the Vero Beach Theater Guild May 2nd through May 18th. Amazing. What an amazing story. You two, grandmother-granddaughter duo, wrote your own musical.
Yes.
That's incredible. And you guys are from Vero Beach, not originally maybe, but you live here in Vero Beach. So this is homegrown talent writing a musical. You must have an amazing relationship, granddaughter, grandmother, to be able to write a musical together.
We certainly do.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about your relationship, please.
Well, since Tara was a little girl, she was interested in the theater.
Yeah.
And so was I. And I was a tap dance teacher, and I try to teach Tara everything I know. And she was always a great student. And then we decided to write this new musical. And the reason was that Tara's sister asked me what vaudeville was. She didn't know the meaning of what vaudeville was. And I said, I can't imagine that the youth of our country doesn't know anything about our musical history. And I said, you know what, Tara? Let's do something. Tara said, let's write a play. And a brand new play, and here it is, the 28th Street Boarding House. That's
awesome. The 28th Street Boarding House, a new musical, May 2nd through the 18th at Vero Beach Theater Guild. So Tara, let's talk to you a little bit about what is 28th Street Boarding House about.
The 28th Street Boarding House is set in 1929 in Manhattan on Tin Pan Alley, which is the music publishing district in New York City. And it tells a story of a young, hopeful songwriter named Trixie who dreams of getting her songs on the radio. She has all these original songs, but doesn't know what to do next, and gets a tip to plug her songs on Tin Pan Alley. And at the time, Tin Pan Alley was the birthplace of American popular music, and where the Great American Songbook really came from, with Gershwin, Cole Porter, Irving Berlin, George M. Cohen, all these fantastic composers, lyricists, songwriters. So Trixie takes her songs over to Tin Pan Alley, and there's one boarding house left on the block. The whole block is run by music publishing houses, with one lonely boarding house, the 28th Street Boarding House. And she gets a room there, and there's a vaudeville troupe who's also rooming there, and they befriend Trixie, and they help each other reach their dreams.
Awesome. All right, great. The 28th Street Boarding House, May 2nd at Vero Beach Theater Guild. Now, you two, this is your first play you've written together, is that right? Your first musical?
Yes.
All right. So what are your backgrounds? You've never written a show before. How did this come about?
I've never written a show before. However, my grandmother has some experience. Do you want to talk about your background? Oh,
yes. Well, I wrote 14 plays for Kings Isle and Cascades in Port St. Lucie West. And Tara was in several of them. And she really always gave a wonderful performance. And now she's doing a great job with this show. The cast is just loving it, tap dancing. They never tap danced. And we have 7 tap dance routines in the show. And it's really going well.
Awesome. So let's talk about the cast. How do you pick the cast members?
Yes, well, we were very fortunate. The Theater Guild organized all of the auditions for us, and I'm the director and choreographer. We also have a music director, another co-choreographer. That's Julia Glunt and Angel Young. And so the production team was sitting behind the table for all the auditioners, and we had provided music from the show for the women to sing, for the men to sing, and then they would do a dance call they were taught right on the spot, a little jazz combination we did. And yeah, it was really fun. We had a lot of great talent come out, and we were able to cast a great cast of 14. And it's so cool to see these actors and artists, bring these characters to life that we've just been, looking on the paper and imagining in our heads, and now seeing what they're bringing to the characters. It's so much fun.
That's great. And since, you kind of described this as being kind of a bridge between the generations, right? Between vaudeville age and modern age.
Yes.
And you two are grandmother, granddaughter. There's obviously going to be a little bit of an age gap there. Is there a wide range of performers in the show, too?
Our performers, yes, we have high schoolers up to young adults and other adults. And then Mary Moriarty is playing our landlady, Helga, and she's a seasoned thespian actress. So she's doing awesome.
Very good. 28th Street Boarding House. Is it based on a true story?
No, this isn't based on a true story. However, my grandmother was born in 1929, and that's when this is set. And she always says, write what you know. So she has inspired a lot of the story as far as the setting of 1929 in New York City. And the characters, we can relate to them. They're not based off of true people, but a piece of us are in like all the characters.
Yeah. Okay. Katherine, you were born in 1929?
Yes, I'm 95 years old.
That's amazing. You look so young.
Oh, that's lipstick.
Wow. All right. So imagine co-writing this musical. There must have been challenges. What challenges did you face?
Well, not many. We agree on almost everything. And she kind of knows. I wrote 14 shows like this. Not all different genres, but for Kings Isle and Port St. Lucie, in Port St. Lucie, and the Cascades. So Tara was in many of those shows. But there is one unique thing that's happened in this show. Years ago, there was in Miami, when Miami was in its heyday, they had the original Florida Follies. And someone, when they went out of business because they were all getting old, someone from that particular group came to the Cascades where I had my home, and she bought a home there. Her name was Pat Chesworth, and she danced with them and bought the whole Florida Cascade costume gallery out. And she was dancing with me when I was giving tap dance lessons there. And she said, would you like to buy the costume gallery? And I said, oh, definitely. So I bought the whole costume gallery, and those costumes have to be about 75 years old. And guess what? My daughter, Katherine, refurbished them, and they're all being used in the show.
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, that's incredible. Oh, that's great. Well, that's another reason to go see the 28th Street Boarding House, May 2nd through May 18th. The new musical produced right here in Vero Beach at the Vero Beach Theater Guild. Now, how are rehearsals going?
They're going great.
Yeah.
We love our cast. They have such a wonderful energy and dedication to this project. And we started rehearsing on the stage this week, and it's been super fun, adding more props and costumes, and it's just been so exciting to see it all come together.
Nice. And there are some original music along with some songbook songs that we already know, right?
Yes, we have 2 original songs that my grandmother wrote. And then we also have public domain songs. And the music was the biggest challenge, I would say, for this musical, because we didn't really have any connections to try to get recordings and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But so we contacted the 20th Street Band here in Vero Beach and got a small group of those band members to play the songs we chose and that I arranged from this period that were public domain songs. And how we went about choosing the public domain songs was just going through the list, and I would say, "What's this song?" to my grandma, and we would read them off, and she knew every single song. She would just start singing it, like, "Oh, that one goes like this," and we were like narrowing down what songs we want that would like fit into our story. But it was so much fun that afternoon, just like, she knew every song.
That's awesome. I'm sure there were plenty of afternoons where you just bonded over the music, and it's really great for your relationship, and it's really cool.
Thanks.
Very neat. And so now that this is all coming together, it's all written, you've got the cast going, and the rehearsals are going well. What are some of the favorite aspects that we should look out for in the show?
Well, my grandmother touched on it, the costumes.
Yeah.
We're super excited to see the Florida Folly costumes. And what for you? What are some aspects that you love about the show? The tap dancing, the choreography is looking awesome.
Yes.
This cast, probably 80% of them have never tapped before, but this is a period piece and tap dancing was so prevalent in this era. So we got to share our love for tap dance with this cast, and they're learning this new genre, and they have just really taken it on so well. So the show-stopping dance numbers are really fun. The characters are really fun. How about you?
Well, my whole attitude changes when the cast comes in. They're jovial, they're happy, they're saying, "Thanks for writing this show for us." And everybody is, well, they say it's like we're coming to a party every night.
It's a lot of fun.
That's awesome. All right. We can't wait to see it. The 28th Street Boarding House, May 2nd through May 18th at the Vero Beach Theater Guild. And I'm sure you can get tickets. Do you need to get tickets? Can you just go there?
Yes, it would be great for you to go on the Vero Beach Theater Guild website, and you can purchase tickets there.
Purchase tickets at verobeachtheaterguild.com. All right. And the show plays May 2nd through May 18th. All right. So when 28th Street Boarding House is done, it's May 18th, and it's done at Vero Beach Theater Guild. What's next for 28th Street Boarding House? What's in the future?
I have 14 more shows waiting waiting for Tara to take over.
All right.
So there's more shows in the works, and then also tour. We want to tour with this show across the country.
Oh, okay. Great. Well, we'll look out for that.
Thank you.
All right. Very good. All right. 28th Street Boarding House, May 2nd through May 18th at Vero Beach Theater Guild. Get your tickets at verobeachtheaterguild.com. All right. Well, I want to thank Tara Giovannone and Katherine Knaub Planker, grandmother, granddaughter, writer, director duo, 28th Street Boarding House. All right. Well, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right. Great talking to you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching to EGM Network. I'm Jesse Krisky. This is On the Spot. Until next time, take care.